Welcome to the piano. At this point, I'm assuming you know absolutely nothing about the piano or any keyboard instrument. To get started, we have to cover a few of the basics about the piano. Take a moment and look at your piano, specifically the keys themselves. What do you see? First off, there are two colors, black and white. The white keys are completely flat and stick out farther. The black keys are raised and only come out about halfway. If you play every single white key consecutively in one direction or the other, they should sound pretty musical. The same goes for black keys, but you'll notice that they sound a bit more exotic and maybe more melodious. We'll learn about why that is a little later on. Look closely at the black keys. They are arranged in a distinct pattern. They are grouped in alternating sets of 2s and 3s. This is extremely important because it will help us find our place among all the white keys. Next, try pressing some keys. Try hitting them really hard, and then try pressing them very gently. If you have an acoustic piano or an electronic keyboard, chances are the notes will play at different volumes depending on how hard you press the keys. If you have a keyboard and you can't tell the difference, then you've just discovered the main problem with most keyboards. You can still practice on it though. Just keep in mind that once you start getting really good, if you want to expand your technique further, you'll need to look into getting a higher quality instrument. The piano was the first keyboard instrument that was able to have volume control like this. The full name for it is actually pianoforte, which is Italian for soft loud. The 7 notes in music are named after letters, from A through G. You may have noticed that there are quite a few more than 7 keys on your piano. That's because, counting up from A, after G, the notes start repeating themselves, starting again at A. Here's an example to show you what I'm talking about. If you look closely, you'll see that the pattern of the black keys comes into play. The white key in the middle of a set of 2 black keys will always be D, no matter where it is on the piano. Try playing 2 Ds at the same time. Although they're at different pitches, they will sound extremely similar. Now play a D with any note that's not a D. You'll hear that they sound very different from each other. Therefore, when you're playing songs, you can move to different ranges and get the song to sound a bit different even though you're playing the exact same notes. Finally, the black keys are simply alterations of the white keys. They're usually called sharps and flats. You won't have to worry about those for a while yet. For now, they're just a visual reference to find our place on the piano. And that's about it. Now you know the basics of the piano. There's one more lesson before you can start playing songs, and I promise it will be a quick one.